Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Need to find a team fighter. Showmaker is on a ward. Not going to be able to get one of those cool plays. Is Kingan. He's on this top side wanting to take down this turret. This Drake down to almost 50% as the Rift Herald comes down, and now the teleport is in.
Oh my god, Atlas.
Not a bad flank angle for an Aatrox Wolf. I'm a little bit worried, but the ulti is going to land. Mum comes in. What the heck? The Emperor's Divide onto 3 is gigantic. Gideon's burning, and he gets himself out. Oh, never mind. He does not. The Drake is going to go on over, and now it's the Thunderdome. Kingan will get knocked up, though, as he flashes away, and Morgan finds a huge counter-strike, and it does not matter because the bailout is there for Kingan. And now Envy's running the wrong direction. The sticks are pulled out. They are limping right now. Let's look at this. They're trying to get a back off. We'll see whether it's going to work as Tanker Zia wants to get something happening, and Kingan will wipe the floor with them. That's an ace. That's a Drake. That's Soul Point. And that's 5-0
That's
now.
the game, Atlas. That's it. It's done. I mean, the fight setup was so weak for Bro. They didn't check for flank wards. They decided that this was the time they were going to make their stand on Soul Point, not on...
By 25 minutes if their Nexus explodes?
No. Actually, that's a good point.
That's what I'm a little bit worried about. Is Handshake going to come in there as hostile takeover? He's going to force Gideon to run the direction he kind of wanted to go. Grand Entrance does come in there as Morgan is splitting on the other side of the map, and Dplus, they haven't given up on this Baron. That's going to go down, and Bro is still getting pushed away.
Yes, he did boom boom, but like,
yeah,
that was kind of on Bro, and I feel like Showmaker's ult was much more impactful. Plus, you could, I think it might be only one Chronicle vote for Lucid. But like, there's an angle for it, to be fair, because he backed him up on the bottom 2v2.
And I also think that like him playing towards bottom lane was very, I was poking fun, but also I think that maybe a Lucid vote could go a long way.
I would love for Chronicle to do it just for the bit.
Yeah, I think we need it. We need it. But also, he probably was going to do it anyway.
Yeah, the grasp powerful here is with Frozen Heart is going to really be feeling immortal in this game. No, Gideon spotted on this ward.
Yeah. It is somewhat 50-50 territories. The Handshake comes in. Grand Entrance going to follow up there as well. Hostile takeover misses because Envy, he's flapping around. Gideon comes in, not able to steal that away because there were too many sticks inside it. Now Morgan trying to get out, but the Sand Soldiers are going to be there. Kingan gets into the backline once again, and Envy, he has to flash. Kingan, he's able to Umbral Dash over there though, and there is a blast cone for the extra aggression you love to see it.
He got his stacks though, 27 minutes! I saw lines, he stacked it. I guess the comp was viable.
All right, it was viable, and now it's time to break the Nexus, Wolf. I'm really glad that we did manage to reach a conclusion on both sides, as Dplus, they did not lose a team fight all game. They did not lose a player all game. Showmaker didn't have the ult in the last team fight, nor did he die. That was a shellacking.
He ulted the Nexus to get my POG vote.
Hybrid Smolder as well, if they'd like to, right?
Oh, no, absolutely. And I think that they certainly might. And I've been calling for this a lot more. I think we definitely should see more of it, especially in games that go late. But for once...
Again, really keep the pressure up. Will be a big thing here as he does look for this potential dive, trying to stand in front of aiming, but that's first blood, and it immediately goes to Kellen. Now Gideon won't be able to do anything in aiming, even no! You cannot do that as Envy's gonna take the turret shot. He had...
Every time he flaps like that, he's gonna get one more, like he's up to 42. He is stacking incredibly quickly. Once you get 25, you get the AoE on your Q, so you get more weight.
Might need to be a little bit careful. Yeah, you're exactly right. That'll be at least one plate.
I mean, he's so far away. Like, he has to shadow
more people. I mean, there is cease and desist. So much extra CC as Polu has to jump off just to try and create some distance, but he is definitely dead again. Oh my gosh. Okay, Dplus, they are
110% worth it. He's going to get all the plates and the turret here. He's 30 CS up. Doesn't matter if he's playing, you know, as
littering the map as aiming 10 seconds, so we'll be able to take that first turret as well as the plate is okay. Mum's going to get a little bit mad, but so's Morgan. Let's see whether King can flap away out of this one, and he's not going to be able to. Gideon turns up, and it's going to be Morgan that collects the kill. A little bit back here.
Just with your W, and you end up doing a lot with that as Lucid, maybe a bit too far.
Yeah, just dives into 3 people, technically. Cease and desist does come down. He flashes, but he still has the ulti on him. Second time that's gotten a D+ player. As aiming, looking to try and turn this onto Morgan. He's taking a lot of damage. even though he is pretty tanky, absorbs the CC nicely. I like that aiming is playing so aggressively, but yeah, the smolder flank with the mum angles actually could work out here. Sorry, moom angles. I was saying mum all game last game. What was I thinking?
We're so silly. I did it too.
Turret is going to go down in that mid lane, and it looks like Dplus might just give this one up. The Showmaker doing a lot of damage here to Morgan, even though he is pretty tanky. It's a lot of armor that he's invested into. There's a Mantra in Q. Gideon not going to get knocked up as mum yells, but only connects onto the Lee Sin, and now Bro, they're looking for the re-engage. There's the kickback onto Showmaker. Let's see whether he can keep himself alive. The answer is absolutely not. Now Kingan has been isolated. The all-out comes in for Morgan, who is trying to be the hero. Once again, though, he just goes a little too deep. Still, he will survive. Envy dives way too far forward, though. Lucid still going to fall as a result, and the double bubble will be enough for the disengage.
Meanwhile, though, they're just kind of losing the map to Illusion pushing an inner. So, you know, a lot of waiting. Aiming is skating on the edge of death with these plays, and it's starting to add up, though, the damage.
Well, Lucid also taking a lot of damage here as the ulti will explode. He gets himself a shield, though, from Showmaker, who's now on that flank angle. DK, they have got in there, but the Drake is taken by the Siva. I'm not sure about that one. And now Mom gets angry. Gideon taken down very, very low, and Kingan is now sneezing on the side of this battle. Q's connecting as he's fighting both the Yuumi and the Siva.
He's too tanky.
Envy needs to be really careful. Yeah, exactly right. Like, what is this? It's Frozen Fist builds doing crazy work as he just walks in and kills the 80 carry, and now they're looking at a Baron.
I mean, they don't target Kingan down in this fight. There's a Nami. You can't kill him because he's tanky, and if you try to commit, you lose. And if you don't...
A lot of damage, but it isn't enough to quite kill the Vi. And now with all of these shields, great double knock up there at the same time as Kingan is just keeping them at bay. Harris not able to clear these.
But it is viable, and it is crushing Bro now.
Well, now let's see what they can actually do here as Mom gets a little bit mad. Karras is going to turn up, and he's really dead. He is definitely going to die. Showmaker turning up a little bit late there with that teleport.
Save him. That's going to be some bounty gold going over here to the team and Karras as well.
Yep.
And those two Infernal Dragons that they've picked up, Bro, that is Showmaker.
Yeah, Morgan has now found him. This could be a little bit dangerous. Flash does come through. Showmaker definitely respecting, and now might even try to kill him, as he doesn't quite hit them
with Karma and do all those things. There was no way Bro could really do anything there if you just engage on them, as they were trying to group up and hope for a mistake, but if Dplus dies randomly, the death timers are long, and then Bro could actually get an Elder, you know, there's ways, but now it's doomed.
Well, yeah, that's cease and desist on Karras. He explodes into a fountain of cinders, and that is going to mean the base is broken. Envy was dealing with the mid lane inhibitor turret. He's not going to be able to save this one. Open door to these Nexus turrets is now aiming, dashing forward. Gideon and Morgan trying to get something done. There's a kickback, and look at his health bar. Kingan just keeps on going up again. The culling flying down. Gideon cannot follow the cue for the resonating strike. The first Nexus turret will go down. Now the teleport back from Kingan with full health, and this Lucian is just massive. Look at this damage as Envy explodes. The Dragon back once again, and this cat on a book. He wants out. He's going to stay on the fountain as the 2-0 for Dplus. And honestly, it was not even close. This was just a smashing from this team. It feels like they're getting back online after the slump.
Yeah, definitely true. I mean, they've had a pretty weak strength of schedule after the slump.
These were some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.